Well, the National Commissioner of Correctional Services, Makgothi Thobakgale, is leading an unannounced search operation at St Albans Correctional Centre in Gqeberha in the Eastern Cape. Now, the main objective is to remove illegal items and take appropriate action against those found in possession of contraband. Our reporter Lerato Fekisi has more on this.
Well, a very good morning. It's been an early start for the TRT, who have been here as early as 3 a.m. Conducting a raid at the St Albans Correctional Centre, where they have been trying to confiscate and find inmates that are carrying illegal substance or material inside the prison. Earlier on, we saw one of the inmates that was found with over 1,000 rand, another inmate with that same amount, and that obviously intensified the raid as well. But let me just take a walk with my colleague Gqeberha just to show you exactly what they have found so far. And I think there is one specific inmate where they found a cell phone literally 5 minutes ago. So I just want to bring that in shot for you, ask my camera, just to show you exactly what they found here at the specific correctional centre.
And then we are, but there is something inside here, which is it up as it too. Even a packet here, was what a bishop for.
Well, that was a member of the TRT just explaining to us exactly what's happening, saying that most of the time the inmates hide the cell phones inside a bucket, and that's how they're able to trace them. So the specific inmate found with a cell phone here at the correctional centre and showing us how exactly they do it, saying that most of the inmates use buckets. And earlier on, it was also quite alarming to find that most of the money they found within the inmates was actually found in the lower rear. So the TRT is saying that by now they've actually mastered. Let's just quickly go and just show you briefly exactly how a raid goes. Just want to walk with you with my cameraman Gqeberha just to show you briefly how exactly it goes. It's going to be quite fast. You have to really move with me, and I'll show you exactly how a specific raid goes. You understand that this is one of 3 raids that's happened in the country, one in Johannesburg, one in Durban, and now we're at St Albans Prison, where we're going to show you exactly a typical raid where the TRT comes to a correctional centre to try and find illegal stuff that's at the centre. Like I said to you, it's pretty fast. You've got to literally be on your toes, but just walk with us, run with us. In fact, as we try to show you exactly how a typical raid happens here at this correctional centre. So I said to you earlier on, what's something that has been found already are cell phones, and the TRT personnel was just saying that cell phones, money, hidden in places you never even think of, are some of the stuff that's actually found mostly on these correctional centres, and saying that they want to make sure that they come hard on the inmates that are carrying illegal stuff here at this correctional centre. So we are now going to show you how it happens. The TRT first come in. They have a huge command and command the inmates to come out of their cells, and you'll see now shortly exactly how the raid takes place. And like I said, it's really quick. Also, the SABC has now joined us, and they're now also part of the raid. So you'll see in shot now the inmates coming out. And obviously time, like you see here, him saying now time is up. There's a specific time they have to get the inmates out of here. Everything is quite quick, and they've got specific time frames they want to get the inmates out. So you see in shot now the inmates coming out of their cell. Like I said, time is of the essence, and the bomb squad, as they call them, part of the TRT, are given specific time frames and times to allow the inmates to come out of their cell. So like I said earlier on, some of the stuff that has been found are cell phones, which are sometimes hidden at the top lid of a bucket, and also money. Like I said, money found from 2 inmates already, hidden in their rear, as crazy as that sounds.
Move.
So what you see in shot now are all the inmates coming out of their cells. coming out of their cells and now going to be searched to find if there's anything that they are carrying that is illegal. Earlier on, we got to speak to a member of the TRT and just asking them, when they go through these raids, what are some of the common things that they do find, and said that cell phones, money, sharp objects they shouldn't be carrying are some of the common things that they find within these correctional centres. I know that when SABC had a raid with SAPS and also the Correctional Services Centre in Johannesburg, some of the stuff that was found, there were PlayStations, were a lot of cell phones, and also a lot of foreign objects. So St Albans Centre here also making sure that they follow what has been done nationally to try and make sure that they combat the carrying of illegal stuff here at this correctional centre here in St Albans. So we'll just wrap now and take back to your studio. The raid is obviously going to continue for 2 to 3 hours, and what will happen now shortly is that they'll be searched in what they're wearing to make sure they're not carrying anything in their bodies, because the money that was found earlier on was actually money that was found in their possessions, in their bodies, and obviously the centre wants to make sure that it safeguards the people in this prison against such things.